Hey there, guys. It is Thursday, April 18th, 2013, and you're watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works with me, Danielle, otherwise known as Texas Danielle on YouTube and Downsizing Danielle on Facebook. Hello, guys. So, this week's topic is exercise and the excuses we use to get out of them. So, I'm just going to take them one by one and answer them as I go. So, exercise excuse number one, it hurts. And yes, it does. Especially if it's something you're new or haven't started before, or maybe you did exercise before but you've put on more weight or anything. It hurts if you're doing it, and it's supposed to hurt a little bit. When we exercise, we may put micro tears into our muscles, and therefore that puts the body to rebuild it. You know, it sends the chemicals and the neurotransmitters and everything to our bodies to rebuild. So in order to get stronger, we have to tear it down to build it up again. That's kind of in a nutshell how building muscle works. And whenever you're working out, if you haven't done it in a long time, you're building your muscles again. Even if you're not trying to bulk up, it happens because if you've gone from, let's use a cast. If you break something and it's in a cast, it atrophies, which means it gets smaller. That's because of the non-use of it, or the inactive use of it. And it's smaller because you didn't use it. So as you use it again and start building up your muscles again, it's going to eventually get bigger and the same size as your other leg maybe, or arm, or whatever you broke. But it's tearing it down and building it back up. That's what our body does. It's made to repair itself. So yes, it does hurt. My tips to help get rid of the soreness and the pain associated with that part is stretch, warm up, do your exercise, do your cool down, and stretch again. And I'm not talking about like a full 20-minute stretching session, just something as simple as stretching out your calves and your quads if that's what's bugging you. Doing a few deep breaths and with your arms above your head to stretch out that back. It doesn't have to be anything major, at least in my opinion. It doesn't have to be, and for me that's always worked. Another thing is, my husband and I are currently in the middle of the Insanity workout program. And I'm not going to lie, it was pretty tough. We were sore for about a week before we decided, hey, let's try something. And a couple years ago, before he met me, he had got a trainer and worked out a lot. And he suggested doing a recovery protein shake, which we had already done, but adding one with amino acids in it. And for those of you who don't know, amino acids are what help build your protein in your body. Google it. But what we went to GNC, and we had gotten this. Their AMP, AMP is their Advanced Muscle Performance Premier Whey plus Leucine formula. It's this one. We got the chocolate. Sorry for the lighting. This says it has a 30% increase in muscle strength, rapid absorption, 7.7 grams of the Leucine Plus, 8.5 milligrams of microionized aminos, and it increases strength and stamina with half these sets. I'm not quite sure what the stamina has to do since it says it's a recovery drink. Whatever. So I was like, well, I'm not going to come on here and tell them this, and I not exactly know what I mean. So I went online and Googled, and I am getting this quote for you guys from bodybuilding.com. Basically, it says that the leucine here and the amino acid in this, it says research found that the carbohydrate protein leucine supplement group together, they did a study, helped reduce muscle protein breakdown and increase muscle protein synthesis, which means growing, guys, to a greater degree than people who just ate carbohydrates and protein for their post-recovery workout. Therefore, it equals more muscle when added to your body and your post-recovery drink. Now, this is from the other thing, just to really dumb it down for you or simplify it in case this is just too medical or technical for you guys. This is from healthtap.com. It says, what are the benefits of amino acids in smoothies? And the doctor on this, this is Dr. Martin S. Tamler. He said the benefits of adding amino acids to your smoothie is that they provide They provide building blocks for protein manufacture. Basically, it builds the protein, which increases your metabolism, which burns calories. Muscle burns more calories, so therefore, if you're building it up, you are going to burn more calories. Also, with this, I think what it was saying on the bodybuilding is if you build up your muscles strong enough, or you make them stronger to where there's less tearing, it's going to decrease your soreness. And I can testify to this. In my experience, this is well worth the money for your after recovery protein shake. Within a day of taking this, our soreness was gone. We were still doing the same activities, if not increasing our intensity. And since we've started this, we haven't had any soreness. And I swear, it's amazing. I love this one. We got the chocolate. I think they have vanilla too, and it's just all right. It's not the best protein in the world, but it works. So that's what I do. Everybody will laugh at me. I ain't gonna lie. I suffered with this a couple years ago when I had done Weight Watchers and I was going to the gym. I wouldn't go from 6 to 8 o'clock at night because it was so full, and I would let my fear of what everybody was thinking about me into my head. I have since got rid of that. I've got the mindset of I am there for one reason. I am there for me. I am there to work out, and everybody at the gym is there to work out. So you don't need to worry about somebody looking at you. Yeah, they might be looking, but you never know why they're looking. They could be looking at you for motivation to see, hey, I see this girl in here every day just like me. Or I see this guy in here every day just like me. They're here. Or, oh my gosh, look at the changes in this person. I've seen them around the gym. They've changed. I remember when I was going to the gym, there was one man, who was easily pushing 600. Easily. But his butt was in the gym. He was there every time I was there, walking on the treadmill, in the pool, doing some weights. And I saw this man. He was shrinking. I didn't know his story. I didn't know anything about him, but one day he came through my work, and I told him to keep up the good work, and you should have seen the smile on his face. He was so excited that somebody recognized him and said something about him, about all of his hard work that he's been doing at the gym. So you never know if somebody's looking at you to laugh or if they're looking at you for motivation. And I almost make it a point if I see somebody of large size, or I know somebody who's seen them shrink, and I tell them, hey, good job, keep up the good work, we're all here for one reason. I don't want anybody to feel the way I did whenever I went to the gym, and there were times I would go to the gym and leave because I was too embarrassed. I don't want anybody to have to do that. That's horrible, because you're there for a reason. You're there to better yourself. So just, try your best, and if you can, go whenever it's not busy. It's the best thing I did, because of the way my hours worked. I would go in at like 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Anytime in there was pretty dead. Number 3 is no time. And I understand the whole no time thing. I'm a student. I work early mornings. I do vlogs. I am part of a couple organizations. I'm a part of the WLSFA. I have friends. I have a life. We all do. You have to make the time. I work out in the middle of the day because that's my free time. And right after I'm done with this, I'm going to hit up the grocery store. You make time for what you want time for. But I also understand if you are dead tired, and I am dead tired half the time. My eyes are all brown and I'm tired. There are days where I take a me break and I sleep. I take a nap because I think you need to take care of your body. And if you are so tired that you just can't get up the courage to do it or the oomph to do it, take that break. But don't make it a habit. I try to focus on my activities as a week, as a whole. I don't try to focus on daily. I do the best I can when I do, and I don't beat myself up if I don't do it because I was tired. Now, if I don't do it just because I was lazy, then I get hard on myself. But if you're dead tired, don't push yourself. This week I had planned on getting up early. I slept through 10 alarms. Because I was so tired. It put a little dent in my day, but my body needed that rest. So I'm all about taking the rest when needed. Number 4 is when to start. Oh, where to start. Sorry, guys. I can't even read my own writing. Where to start is just get moving. Even if you can't walk for a long distance, walk up and down your hallway one time. Try to increase it to 2 times. Try to increase it to 3 times. Eventually, it'll be nothing. Any little thing you can do, park further away. Take take the stairs if you can. I would say just get moving. Don't try to force yourself to do it in 30 minutes. Oh, I'm going to go work out for 30 minutes. Break it down to 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Break it down to 5 minutes, sections if you need to. Just get moving in any way you can. For me, the start was my 3 weeks liquid diet. My start was playing my Connect with my husband. We would play against each other. And exercise doesn't have to be exercise. It doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be strenuous. It doesn't have to feel like a chore. Playing the Connects is exercise. I throw my body media on I put it on my phone and I put it on a workout mode. And I'm surprised at the calories I'm burning whenever I'm playing and goofing off and having fun. To me, I consider that my exercise for the day because it's something I wouldn't have done normally. So anything you can to get moving can be considered your exercise if it's not something you're doing already, at least in my opinion. If you do something like that every day, sorry, it's part of your daily activity. Your body isn't going to adjust or burn more calories because it's not new to it. So it considers it part, if that makes sense, it considers it part of your daily activity. So therefore, doing that doesn't count because you're not burning anything extra. Your body's already used to this amount of movement. Hope that made sense to you guys. That is my opinions on this week's questions. Make us a video response. Let us know how you get over these. If you were embarrassed to go to the gym, how did you get over it? Are you still embarrassed? Let us know. And I will talk to you guys next week. I would love to hear some other people's topics on where to start for their activities because I'm always looking for new ways to move and new ways to get an exercise. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.